And we're also hearing that you have to leave our show soon because you're doing free FM.
I'm staying to the end so I can do free. Listen, I got to plug Caroline's tonight where I'm working. You know, I don't care.
What free FM you doing?
I'm doing, I don't know, Elvis and Costello. I don't know.
JV and Elvis. I think their names.
Well, I could
Anthony, you were really funny about those two during the break.
Oh,
just explain for the rest of the country. There was a great rock station here in New York called
K-Rock. I'm sure a lot of people
was a great station.
Can relate to this because Howard was on in the morning here at K-Rock.
Shit, we're up to 6.7%.
Oh shit. Damn it. It was his flagship station. This is where he broadcast from. When he left, they brought in David Lee Roth and made the station a talk station, free FM.
Right.
It's happening all over the country. This is their answer to Howard leaving. You got Adam Carolla on the West Coast. You got some other guy in the Midwest. I don't know. And then they surround their morning show with other talk shows. Here in New York, they have these two guys. VJ, I don't know, JV, whatever his name is, and Elvis, another radio Elvis guy.
We'll give him a real plug. It's
that's like
JV
the name
and Elvis.
JV and Elvis.
Like the name Jack Daniels. There's like 800 Jack Daniels in radio.
I'm Jack Daniels. And these guys, they're so incredibly bad on the air.
Are you just jealous?
No.
You're just jealous, aren't you?
No.
They did a whole week of karaoke. That was comedy.
Sometimes you come across shows that are bad, and you tune away and everything. It is so bad that I sample it every day. I am compelled to listen on my drive home. I switch off of satellite radio, something I haven't done in years. I switch off of satellite and go just to sample a little bit of these guys because they are that bad.
Are they really unfunny?
Dude, it is like old school hack radio. Like not bad, like they're doing it badly. It's just bad.
We have any clips? Well, maybe they're, restricted from saying things.
I don't know what it is. I don't care what it is. You
gotta be able to work around the rules.
It is so bad. Well, one day they wanted to do a game show, a Family Feud type thing, which how many people have done Family Feud on the radio? Fine. You want to do it? Go ahead. They went to the lawyers at Infinity and were told they can't use the name or even word feud. They can't use the word feud in there, so they came up with some name that didn't even sound like Family Feud. And the effects they couldn't use
Why couldn't they use
either.
the word feud, by the way?
Because Infinity lawyers were so afraid of being sued by the Family Feud people.
Oh, my God.
That they're
that paranoid
They're
now
that paranoid now. They're that paranoid. That free FM, yeah, we're free, man. This is what you're going to get on free radio. That they couldn't even do that bit, which I'm sure just would have been the worst, hackiest bit ever.
You see what happened to Ray Combs when they said he can use the word feud?
Yes. Maybe these two will go out like that.
He tied a family noose.
So I don't know what Rich is going to do.
On the show, it's going to be horrible.
They asked Rich, he's supposed to be there at noon. They asked him to come in at 11:30 to prep.
Yeah, to prep.
Dude, please get clips of them off. Is there clips of them, sweetie? Oh, God bless.
It is so like old school hack radio where let me tell you the fake voice, the bad material, the bad song parody things, but all in the context of like I thought. I swear to you, when I first heard it, I thought they were goofing on an old hack radio show and doing a brilliant job at it.
Tell the agent story.
Yeah. So I'm talking to our super agent, Bob Eatman, and Bob goes, this was a few weeks back, he goes, have you heard of David Lee Roth on K-Rock? I go, yeah, really bad. He's doesn't really fit into morning radio, blah, blah, blah. Just talking. I go, but... I said, Bob, that is nothing compared to the afternoon show they have there. They are the worst hack shit radio I've ever heard in my life.
Don't say it.
And he goes, those are my guys.
Bob!
So they are handled by Super Agent Bob Eatman, our agent, and I just was like, all right, well, good luck. Good luck. Get that 10% while you can out of those guys because... Wow,
well, I heard
last long.
I heard they're coming back an hour for a quilting show.
What they're doing is, now this shows that you're a success on the radio and that management is very proud and comfortable with what you're doing. They're taking an hour of their show off to put a finance show on. If you are really... How do they spin that to you to make it sound good? Like, hey, you guys are doing so good... we don't want to overkill. Like we want to leave the people wanting more of you. So we're going to take an hour off of your show and put a boring finance show on.
Well, hey guys, do you want to learn how to invest money? Well, you can the last hour of your show.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah, and we suggest you do it. Invest the money you make here quickly and wisely.
Well, but they don't even have finance ever on FM to begin with. That's all AM stuff.
AM shit.
I am so glad I punched out of that place.
Oh.
Before they switched, I'm shutting the Laszlo show down, and I will be outie here.
I'm out. Oh. Well, have fun over there after our show, Rich.
And it don't cost a dime to tune in.
And get there early to prep.
Because that's what makes good radio.
We want you there at 11:30 so you can prep with them.
Well, I want to shower first.
I've heard guests on that show, and they are, like, clueless as to what to talk to people about. Like, there's no conversation. It's... So, I don't understand what they're going to do with Rich. He'll be like, hey, Rich, what do you do on the road there?
They're going to have him do his act. They're going to ask...
And hoping you do your act.
Well, I'm not... A lot of radio stations come in and they go, well, what do you want us to ask, or what bits do you want to do? I go, I don't want to do any of them. You know, let's just talk like, you know... It's
I would
brutal.
just give you a list of food and have you read it. Because that's hysterical on this fucking show. Bring a menu.
I'll bring a menu.
Lean cuisine.
Well, I would set them up incorrectly. If you had any love for anybody, you would do this. All right, where do you want to go? All right, there was a pregnant woman on the bus. You got to do it. Just please ask me.
Ask me about the pregnant woman on the bus. And then when they ask you, go, what?
No,
what are you talking about?
say how would the radio guy do it?
Wow, Rich Voss is here today, and let me tell you, we were talking just a little before the show, and you had mentioned something about a pregnant woman on a bus?
We were headed eastbound. And she kind of grabbed the handrail.
I've seen those handrails, yeah.
Yeah, and she miscarried.
Okay, we'll be back with more Free FM after this. Yeah, just blow yourself up today.
Huh?
You should just blow yourself up today on Free FM.
All right.
The bus driver stepped on the brake, and a little stewed tomato slammed against his console.
Looked like a blood booger with eyes.
Who's on the phone?
No, but I thought it was it was blocked.
Oh, it was a blocked phone call?
That's why I wanted to.
Please do that.
Oh, please.
I'll do it.
Please.
Yeah,
Stop you. It's not convincing.
I'll do it. You don't think I would do it?
That's one.
She miscarried.
And then just stop and look at both of them.
Yeah, but then if I'll do it, people, Voss is doing Norton's material. I'll do it.
No, they won't.
Just do it.
All right.
We're all going to be taping and stuff.
Yeah.
And just blow yourself up today.
Please.
Commercial radio's done.
It's done, Rich.
It's done. You should have Bonnie just go after them.
Yeah.
All right. You thought you get me, didn't you?
No.
What's the deal with Bonnie?
Will you be
talking?
alone for this interview?
No.
Oh,
I don't think so. I think I might bring another comic.
Oh, Jesus.
The other comic that's working with me at Caroline's tonight, I think, is going.
Uh-huh.
Who's working with you at Caroline's?
Well, there's a couple. It's my show and another comic show, the Mr. and Mrs. And, we have our friends, guests,
Right.
I think Judah Freelander is going to be on tonight, Fran Shazy, be some good comics. And
it's a good lineup. Judah's funny.
So we're going to go.
All right.
And I think, I don't know if the club or my manager set this up, but
the problem is that now there's 2 people in there at Free FM for those 2 to work off of. Well, you better fill her in on this to not be funny or entertaining while you're trying to make a horrific appearance on that program for us.
Well, what was comedy like in the 80s? Didn't I go through this last week?
Yeah,
it's going to be horrendous.
That was awful.
Wait, someone said that to you?
Yeah. Well, what's the difference between comedy in the 80s?
We were listening to him on another radio station out of Florida, and that's what they were asking him.
And it was a call, and I...
All right, let's see what Laszlo has today. Laszlo.
Laz?
Yeah. Oh, you looked at the phones like I'm going, hey, Laszlo's on the phone. But he's sitting here.
No.
Laszlo, tech guru.
I was doing 2 jobs there.
I like it.
I was multitasking.
Ooh.
I was introducing you, and I was scanning the phones to see if there was anything going on. That's all.
Yeah, I was in Wyoming last week getting I guess did
travel around a lot.
Yeah, well, I try to.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't know how long the gravy train's going to last, so I might as well blow the money while I can.
Wyoming, by the way, home of
and
Brokeback Mountain.
Got picked up at the Jackson Hole Airport by a gentleman in a cowboy hat and a black trench coat.
Jackson Hole.
And we're headed
Hole. That's a description of where Jack is.
We're headed to the mountain, and we're going through town, and right there on the big marquee, it says Brokeback Mountain, and this guy who's got this huge, amazing amount of Copenhagen, like half of a can in his face, goes, "You know what's a good movie?" And I'm like, "Oh no."
Uh-oh.
Underworld, and just kept on driving and spit on the bottom of the bus.
Doesn't even know that movie exists. What the hell's that about?
Dude, people there are a little upset about the film. And
aren't they the same people that beat a gay gentleman to death? Wasn't that in Wyoming?
Washington State, I think it was.
That wasn't
Matt Shepard?
Yeah.
Matthew Shepard.
Wasn't Matthew Shepard Wyoming?
I don't know.
Was it? I don't believe so.
I think
it sounds familiar, actually.
I'll say it's more Wyoming than Washington.
Well, let's have Hawk look it up. Hawk, you have the same lifestyle.
Evidently, the Department of Tourism in Wyoming is getting all these calls from people, which I would love to work the phones.
They want to visit.
They want to visit
Brokeback Mountain
because of and it was filmed in Canada. And they tell these people it was filmed in Canada, and they don't care.
Why would they lie? Why are they just lying? Oh, yeah, come on, show you.
Come on, homo, come spend some money.
Because Wyoming probably doesn't want a big influx of gay people.
Bunch of guys with short shorts and little tube tops.
Right. Wyoming is still in like the 1800s, rustling and cows.
I'm telling you, that place is Wild West as a mother.
Yeah, they're still looking for gold out there.
Every restaurant,
Jump McLean,
buffalo, elk.
Yep. Faggots. Oh, wait. So there is no Brokeback Mountain in Wyoming? Like, I could understand them filming it in Canada and, making, like, the Brokeback Mountains there. Finding a mountain going, that mountain looks gay. We'll film in front of that one. But in Wyoming, is there... I'll do it. Is there
how a mountain looks gay?
Yeah, how does a mountain look gay?
See, the whole thing is if Brokeback... I'm not going to explain it. If is there a Brokeback Mountain in Wyoming?
I have no idea. There was a mountain I was snowboarding on, but it didn't appear to be gay.
No.
No.
All right. Just went up there, you and a guy.
You know what the beauty is? All of us right now are going through our heads looking for gay mountain jokes, and none of us have one.
Yeah, not a one happening. No.
Doesn't happen.
We got something that could be good. I don't know. Steve handed this in today. Listen to this.
This summer, from Cox Major Motion Pictures, a film about three men and their love affair.
I have a quick question for any psychologists out there. I had a dream last night, very brief. I don't know what it means. I was walking through a gay.
Three men grow closer, day after day, developing their love for one another. In Brokeback Radio Show.
We have the only bathroom in America that guys can go in and have small talk and it's completely normal.
A touching film that explores every aspect of man love.
There was one point where they're making out and they separate and there's that spit line between two men's lips. Just bury your index finger up his asshole. I have more problem with a cock being slammed at my ass than I would spooning.
And their story of how it all began.
So he comes in the tent and out of nowhere, just starts pulling him towards him to kiss him. And then he kind of gives in. But he doesn't give in and it starts off slow. He gives in by unbuckling his pants, ripping his pants down, and just jamming his dick up his ass. Didn't even know he was gay. It does sound so much sweeter with this music playing, though, doesn't it?
Kiss me out of the bearded barley nightly beside the green.
Is it a black thing where you have to use your tongue when you're kissing? I just got that weird tingle on my pinky. I wish I knew how to quit you. Wish I knew how to quit you. Wish I knew how to quit you. You know how thick and rugged scrotum skin is? Not at all. You ever try to bite through any? There you go. Oh, there you go. Oh.
Brokeback Radio Show, starring Opie Anthony, and Lil Jim Norton. Good fun for the whole family. If your family has two dads. Rated G. For gay.
For gay, of course.
We're going to pick up the voiceover a little bit.
That was pretty good.
The voiceover. He sounds like he's been taking Percocets all day.
That's old school, though.
Lackluster
That's
in the
old school
delivery.
movie trailer.
But also the production was a little mixed, all funny.
It was
shouldn't have
shoddy.
had Stephen Lynch's vocals while you're trying to hear audio clips. You should have music.
And Lazy took it off all one show. He should have went and got a bunch of clips, not to talk about Brokeback Mountain, but just gay clips like the scrotum line.
Gay clips.
Well, I'm sure the other listeners that are making theirs will do better.
Yeah. I thought it worked. I was hard.
You got so everyone give a line. Well, then you'd have to suck his cock. And there's mine.
But I hated when my eyes opened and he farted right in my mouth.
Right, Opie?
Nothing. Just blank right now. thinking.
That means there's a mental canvas for cock to be painted on.
He's thinking cock right now. I don't know. He told me he was going to give me an A, so I got on my knees. Ooh.
All right, there's something. How about okay, more? We have another setup for the radio.
Oh, here's a good gay one.
What?
Do you know Jim Norton?
Listen,
that was very hurtful.
Hey, it's Ross. How about this?
That was very hurtful.
Okay, but they say where else do you want to go? Say Brokeback Mountain because it's topical.
Oh, right. All right. Well, we got Rich Voss here in the studio with us on Free FM. And, let's talk a little bit about the movies. I heard you saw Brokeback Mountain.
I did. And I realized that God gave the faggot AIDS as punishment for his godlessness.
Jesus. They could not hit the dump and break button quickly enough. Oh, would they be in commercials in a second?
Holy crap, this is never good. When Danny hands in a CD and goes, if you get bored with cut number 1, just go to cut number 2.
Ah, okay.
We have some JV and Elvis.
Oh, you got some.
Ooh.
Wow, that was fast.
Here's what you're going to be sitting in on, Rich.
I can't wait. It's going to be
the losing team here will make out, right?
Yeah.
Whoa!
What? That's anything for the show.
I hope you got your thinking cap on today, brother. So I get to make out with Michelle if I lose?
Yeah.
I forfeit right now.
No, you still got to try.
Yeah.
Listen, the key is you guys want to win, so these two. So Andrew,
you want to see these two make out.
Yeah.
I'd rather make out with her than watch them make out.
No, come on.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what? Listen, I'm sure it will eventually get to that, but for now, try to win so these two suckers can put their tongues in each other's mouth.
We're talking French.
I'm talking about tongue French.
No.
Yeah.
Whoa. There'll be none for you.
Elvis and Chocolate
So
show?
you don't want to, you're not down really for the show.
I'm down for the show, but really tongue?
Yeah.
Tongue
Of
with
course.
Rudy?
That's what he likes.
Oh, man.
Where's that tongue been, by the way?
That's great restaurants.
That tongue has been
radio.
somewhere beyond Jupiter, right around.
Yeah, right.
Uranus.
Great planet.
Yeah.
Would you?
Easy.
They agreed, by the way, right?
Nasty.
Which one is the? Oh, great. Okay, this is called the wrong answer game.
Oh, no.
I recorded my voice here. I go through 10 questions really fast.
Right.
But you want to give the wrong answer. So if the first question is, what is your name?
We play?
Michelle, if it was you playing, you don't want to say Michelle. You'd
Say
want to say
Lauren.
Andrew. Or, yeah,
Right.
Wait, can we play
We
this
need
with
someone
them?
to help.
What are the rules?
Maybe even a third.
You have to give the wrong... Let's play the wrong answer game!
I need a fucking...
I just want to make out with somebody.
Oh, man. He wants to play. He got a little temper tantrum.
And you know what's great is they're broadcasting from David Lee Roth's studio. They built that enormous studio. And he walked in the first day and saw some insulation and said, this place has got asbestos. I can't work in here.
Yeah, it's insulation.
They knocked out a whole wall, put a window in for him, all
only
this
the
custom
best for the
stuff,
best.
and he's not even using the studio.
Only the best for the best over there.
We need someone to help.
Okay.
Maybe even a third person. Lou, if you can hear us in the next room. And by the way, Lou, the smartest guy on the show.
Oh, yeah. Easily.
He has a
Going for a master's or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
couple degrees.
NYU.
A few degrees.
There's nobody more articulate than that guy on the radio.
I know, and I would like to have him here in studio so when I get myself into a bind, like Friday,
Like a career.
I can throw it to him, he can bail me out.
He can make sense of it all.
Wordsmith.
It's not an intellectual show, but we need some intellect at times.
Right.
Sure.
All right. But Lou, back there, help us with the score in case these guys argue.
The wrong
because
answer.
the 10 questions will go fast.
Ooh.
You guys pick. Matt, with
I
you
wanna
and Michelle,
play.
who's going to play first?
Who's going first?
Ladies first. Let her go.
Okay, you stay then, Matt. Oh, sorry.
And then
Jesus.
the
Also,
Andrew and halfway to
ladies first,
Fruity.
There's a
Rudy?
hole.
Yes.
Ladies first.
You're going to play first?
Yeah.
I will play first.
Do we have
I'll be on top.
a sound
Oh,
booth
my.
close by?
Yeah.
Steve Studio, yeah. Actually, we'll have
free.
to bring the other three, right? And then I'll go.
Yeah, just one in here.
Listeners, bear with us. It will take us
no,
time getting
no,
everyone
no.
away from the speakers.
No, I want
and
to play. There's going to be some funny
I
answers.
wish there was a bear with you, eating you.
Chimp's eating your ass.
Oh, my God.
This is good stuff.
Here you go, Rich. This is what you're in for.
Station monitor.
Right.
So now of the two teams, who's going to play first, Michelle or Rudy?
Okay.
All right, everyone else got to go.
Ollie was
bring
putting
back-
them in a sound booth.
Go
so
as
they can't
fast
hear.
as possible.
Run.
And Elvis, why don't you hold the door open, and then
Okay.
he can holler down.
Is that
Elvis.
Rudy from NEW?
Probably.
Elvis.
Got some of our old guys over there.
Is one of the guys named Hollywood?
Yeah, Hollywood, help her in there.
Why not Hollywood?
I mean, that's my
It's a
nickname.
cool name.
Yeah, if it's the 80s.
Yeah, the 80s. You're right.
The 80s. Wasn't he a
What's your
guy
name?
in
Iceman.
Top Gun? Yeah. Iceman. Hollywood. All right, Goose, go back there and get Lou. There you go, Rich.
This is exhausting.
I want to hear.
11:30.
Let's play the wrong answer game.
How long is it taking to get to this hack
I know.
game?
I'm
This setup
already-
is like 2 hours
Yeah,
long.
I'd pull over.
It's just the two of us now.
Just the two of us. It takes a while to crack this one, buddy. I mean, I'm not saying no. I haven't decided yet whether or not, I want to be bisexual like yourself.
Right.
So I'm not saying no, but it's going to take some time. You're going to have to work it.
Hey, all we can do is just talk about it.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm not even saying no to you.
I hear you. Okay.
All right. I wish we could record this to analyze it, but we can't, right? We don't have the
No technology.
the proper facilities yet.
Not today.
See, here's
Wrong answer game.
Wrong answer.
I'm
Here's
just helping
what I
you
was
out here,
talking
Rudy. I'm not
about.
gonna cheat.
Here's the thing I'm talking about. This happens so often from when I've heard on this show. There is a complete inability to ad lib or just have a conversation with another human being on this program. So unless everything is set up and ready to roll like that, you get those moments where they're just sitting there and lost. It's like an anchorman when the teleprompter goes out. They have no idea what to do.
But Anthony, he said that we should be bisexual, and the guy went, I don't know, it'll take a while to break it down.
Right.
And that was kind of good.
Shut your fucking face.
Helping you out here, Rudy. I'm not going to cheat for you, but I'm telling you right now, it goes fast.
Very fast.
So
No,
probably
it doesn't.
as you,
No.
it's not that fast, but as you are giving an answer,
It goes
the
like
next
turtle
question
shit in
will
Alaska.
start. So if you're throwing, just keep going. Try to.
Okay.
All right, you guys count 10 questions. How many?
Here we go.
That's right.
Okay.
Got it.
We're going to stop it now.
All right.
The game.
Halfway to Fruity Rudy. Are you ready?
No.
Oh, well, see.
He's already over. Okay.
Oh, my God.
I want to get to the questions that Fruity Rudy got to.
Oh, my God.
Fruity Rudy.
I want to be Fruity Rudy.
Hollywood.
Oh, my God.
Hollywood and Fruity Rudy.
Why don't we all have fun, cool names?
We do. I want to be Babyless Andrea.
I'm Panther Boy.
Oh. With your Jew Air Force shirt on.
That's exactly who you are. Jew flyer.
All right, here we go. I think we might have found the audio of them actually playing the game.
Oh, God. Thank God.
All right. Once this starts, you'll answer all the recorded questions. Are you ready?
Incorrectly.
Okay. Here we
Hold
go.
on.
Yeah, incorrectly.
We have
Wrong
this.
answer.
Wait, soft spot fucker. Can you just? That's Ope's nickname. Jesus. That means you straddle a little thing in a crib.
Wow.
All right, so soft spot fucker, babyless Andrea, and Jew flyer are going to play this game.
Flyer. I'm not playing this game. It's too hacky.
It's not. It's a good one.
Ready?
Incorrectly.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, incorrectly. The wrong answer.
Come on.
What's the opposite of go?
Hold it in.
It's easy.
What's the answer?
Go.
Because why?
It's the opposite of. It's not. It's the wrong answer.
So
you got to have the wrong
you gotta do
answer.
But can't you just say yellow?
You could probably just say yellow.
Which makes this game completely stupid.
Say anything.
All right, let's play it.
It's not the opposite game, is it?
No, it's the wrong answer.
It's the
game.
wrong answer game. So
I should practice.
Just say yellow for everything and hope the question isn't what color is a banana.
Yes, or an Asian.
Or an Asian. Jesus, that was the obvious one.
Or hepatitis.
I was trying to keep it non-racist.
That's a good point.
Go.
Left.
What do you do at a stop sign?
Fuck a baby!
Well, it's the wrong answer game, so you're correct. Jimmy's 2 for 2 so far.
So left would be correct. The guy said left.
That's right.
So it isn't the opposite. You can just say anything.
Which makes this completely stupid. Unless you have very good answers.
Yeah.
Which that guy doesn't if he's saying left.
Fuck a baby.
Stop.
Name a president.
Frank!
President Frank.
We're showing these guys how they should play the game. This is not good.
Right.
I like how Jimmy plays this.
Well, let's see what this tool says.
John.
Give me a girl's name.
There is a President John.
Yeah.
And there is a President Frank.
Well, that's going to be a wrong answer.
Right. Franklin, right?
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to back up a little
All right.
bit. We need the next question.
But we already heard it, Ope.
It's all right.
That's all right. I need to set up Jimmy a little bit better.
All right.
Name a president.
John.
Give me a girl's name.
Cunt kicked.
On Free FM.
See, Laszlo, how much funny that was because I backed up.
Yeah,
There
it
you
helped.
go. I helped them along. Right? All right. Let's see what they say.
Name.
Fred.
What's the opposite of true?
Spix.
These tools don't even realize this is how you should play the game.
God.
Oh, man, what happened there? That could be a problem.
What?
All right.
What's the opposite of true?
Left.
Name a fruit.
Jesus, is that pretty?
That could be a right answer.
Yeah, just look
Steve. Robert Reed.
And even if that's technically not correct,
Correct question.
his body has the consistency of one that's gone bad. You push his back, and his head goes.
The guy used left again.
I know.
The guy
What's
stinks.
the opposite of true?
Left.
Name a fruit.
Well, he already got that one, so I didn't want to do it.
Name a vegetable.
Terry Scheibo!
I'm sorry, that's a correct
That would be
answer.
correct.
You stink.
All right.
Name a vegetable. Name a superhero.
Still on my grandmother's clit with a hammer. Man.
What would his suit look like? That's horrid.
A wrinkled clit with a hammer cape.
All right.
All right, ready?
Name a superhero.
Can't.
What's a number higher than 2?
Niggers!
This is how you play the game, though, boys.
You're winning.
You're winning the no answer game or wrong answer game, whatever the fuck it's called.
Can't.
What's a number higher than 2? What are ice cubes made of?
Adam Walsh's hat!
Lightning quick improv skills. That's what I say today. Wow.
What are ice cubes made of? Time.
What do you get, 3? 3.
I got 3 too. Yeah.
I don't know if we can even give him the left.
Because you can't use that again.
Because it's
We'll
not
give him the
opposite,
first
right?
one.
Yeah.
So 2.
2.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you were all confident, weren't you, Rudy Tooty Fruity?
I'm playing the game,
Let me grab
damn it.
Michelle.
Yeah, and Michelle's going to be doing the same set of questions, right? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Is it? Wood, do I reset cut 1 on this? Is that what it is?
Okay. Reset cut 1. We're getting
I
Michelle.
gotta think of
Rudy's
new ones?
done.
Was she
You
in a
got 2
soundproof
out of
booth?
10.
All right, and then Rudy, after her, we will have to go into the break, okay?
All right.
Halfway to Fruity Rudy. Who's your favorite amongst the fringe?
My God, that's
I mean, I
tough,
love 'em
but
all.
I got to go with him. I got to go with Rudy.
Really?
Yeah.
Other people have to play too.
And Matt, except he shakes too much when he's on the mic. Well, she's just beyond. I mean, awesome. So,
How many did he get, so she knows?
2.
He got 2 right. I'm not going to cheat for you, but I will help you like I helped him.
Okay.
I want to let you know. The pacing is fairly fast.
Okay.
Again, you want to give the wrong answer, but sometimes as you're giving that wrong answer, the next question is going to start. My voice is already laid down. This is recorded, so just if you get messed up, then go to the next one and try to maintain. He lost it by about question 4 and just couldn't.
Just laugh the whole time.
Yeah.
She looks confident,
She
though.
got her game face
Yeah,
on.
she's ready.
All right.
I'm going to start this. This is not the question. Rudy, was screwing with me when he answered this one, but are you
Oh,
ready?
shut up and play the stupid game.
Okay, here we go.
What's the opposite of go?
Gorilla cum.
1 for 1. Good job, Jimmy.
All right.
Stop.
What do you do at a stop sign?
I'm a token cunt on a radio show.
Stop.
Name a president.
Bob Eatman, who should be shot for handling us.
Give me a girl's name.
I don't know.
True.
True.
Name a fruit.
Grr.
Name a
Pickle.
vegetable.
Grr.
Cherry.
Name a superhero. What's a number higher than 2?
No.
1.
What are ice cubes made of?
Cut.
Way to bail out someone who was running out of steam.
She did pretty good.
Yeah.
Negative.
I got 5.
I got 4, so we'll
4?
give her 5 because I think she got the pickle. Are we gonna give her the pickle one?
Yeah,
She talked over. Okay, good.
No, she can talk over it as
Yeah.
long as.
Okay, then you
yeah,
did
she
good.
focuses.
5.
5
5 out of 10.
Very
Strong
good.
move.
All right, so on the other side of the break, we have a different line of questions
Other side of the
for
break.
the other 2 teammates. Here's the great thing. So far, Michelle's team is winning.
Yeah. Yeah.
It looks like halfway to Fruity and Andrew are going to be making out, I think.
What was that laugh?
Catch JV and Elvis live middays from 10 to 2 on 92.3 Free FM.
Give him a plug.
Great.
Dude, if I had an Arbitron diary and I came across that show, I would set it on fire.
Mail it to him.
When they came up with that bit, do you think he called him in one night? Do I have the bit
Hey,
tomorrow?
I got a great bit for us tomorrow.
Well, considering that they approached the lawyers to do a family feud thing, yeah, we've got something a little edgy that we want to sort of run by you.
Something new, never been done before.
Breaking news, Danny.
JV and Elvis have an announcement for everybody.
Do they?
They do.
Oh,
This just came in?
It just came in no more than 5 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
really? Please be
I
cancer.
got bad news for you, buddy.
What?
Might be bad news for the Fringe. Maybe bad news for the listeners.
Oh, my God.
Definitely bad for you. Hollywood not here yet?
Not yet, no.
Still at the glory hole.
I don't want to say we've been working our ass off because we haven't. But we care. We're somewhat working our ass off. And we care a lot.
What is it?
I mean, we get off at 2, right? We don't leave. I know this much. We don't leave it at 2:05.
No.
I thought the radio for the last 3 weeks between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. was decent. It was good.
Right.
We were doing our thing.
Yeah. What is it?
Oh, those guys are fags!
They're cutting back on our show. They're taking 1 hour away from the JV and Elvis program already after only...
No.
You never want to announce that to your listeners. You never want to say they're taking an hour away from us.
Because it doesn't mean you're doing well.
After 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
It never means you're doing well when they take an hour away from your show. There's no way to spin it.
That's really bad news unless you enjoy laughing when you listen to the radio.
Right.
Then it's fantastic news. Or listen to that
for a finance show.
Have fun with that show.
Well, it's going to be a
Rich.
horrible day. From there, I got to go do one of those VH1, 50 quotes.
Why would you do it? Why would you do that?
That might have been something people did a year ago, at the latest. But, you're talking... Maybe if you'd been off the radio for 2 years and wanted some exposure, you might do one of those.
Oh, you?
Let's put it that way. Those things are done.
They're awful. The quick shows, stop doing them.
Yeah.
I won't do
No,
them.
stop doing them. I never did one.
I love the 80s was entertaining. The first one they did. Entertaining, nostalgic kind of thing.
But it's like
after that, it's over.
It's like, I love last week. I love tomorrow.
Yeah, no, they do it.
We get it.
The best week ever. Who had the best week ever?
Oh, the quotes.
P. Diddy.
Hey,
P. Diddy.
Let's just acknowledge that sucks, and good luck with that, Rich.
Good luck, Rich.
Why don't you just mention the finance show over and over and go, what happened to the last hour of your show?
Where's the last hour of your show?
Just rub their faces in it.
Let's go to Jason in Arizona. Jason.
Hey, what's up, boys?
What's up?
Hey, two things. First, yesterday I was in California at a warehouse.
Uh-huh.
And I'm washing my hands. I look up at the sign, and there it is. Fuck Stern. Check out O&A 7 to 11 XM 202. And the second thing is, I thought you guys were bullshitting when you were talking about these DJs. They all sound alike, these fuckers. The guys you just played sounded like them fucking guys that that Harry Spears got into it with. And
No, they're all they all have the fake radio voices. They
It's
can't...
this voice that they put on that's kind of like this. It's you have to put some kind of a wacky radio thing to it.
They can't speak with their regular voices.
No.
Tom Leykis, to me, is the worst offender. Because I listened to him when I was in L.A., and he just fucking stands there with sunglasses on, and he really tries to be cool. It's like, you fucking fat, wife-beating pig. Oh, fuck yourself.
Remember when he was at the NEW studios? He had his sunglasses on. He'd turn the lights in the studio down to like nothing.
Would he?
And he was wearing a members-only jacket.
Oh,
it was
is a
1999 or whatever it was, 2000.
Yeah, around there.
Around there, and he's got a members-only jacket on.
I think it was the first time he failed in New York radio.
Yeah, his Down syndrome haircut and his sunglasses on,
Trying to get into the mood in the studio and be this cool DJ. Awful.
He should put on some Capezios and cut his own throat while he tries to call 911. Could you come get me? I'm bleeding to death.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
What a fucking fraud. If you can't talk in your real voice, you are a fucking fraud.
Well, it's the same as comics when they do stand-up and they do these characters. You don't believe these characters. They wouldn't act that way on the street or, like...
I know what you mean. I think my characters are like, Pryor did them.
No, you know the...
Yeah.
Just,
you mean guys that go up and be someone else?
Yeah, they're like all like,
Yeah, let's go to
like
Victor.
a guy who is probably gay who goes up and tries to be a tough Jew with tattoos.
Yeah. Something like that,
Let's go to Victor. Victor.
Morning, boys.
Hey, Vic, thanks for calling the program.
Hey, I haven't called in a while, so happy belated birthday.
No, it's not Mr. G, sure.
Hey, I just want to let you guys know, I used to listen to those guys out in San Francisco, and they claim that Jackass, who ripped them off. They had a street guy named Big Joe who used to go around doing stunts in San Francisco. And supposedly Jackass...
Oh, my God. Everybody was doing stunts. Everybody was doing stunts on the radio. They were doing stunts at their high schools. Jackass finally realized, the guys from Jackass said, there's something here.
Yeah.
We're going to bring this to TV.
It's the advent of the video camera that really made that come about with the Camp Kill Yourself and things like that, and just teens getting their hands on cameras and doing stunts. That's where that came from, not DJs. Oh, jocks are they just want to be responsible for something. They want to be able to say, look, I made a mark. You didn't. You entertained a few people for a few years. That's all you do in this business.
That's all
Stop
we do.
it. You're not a brain surgeon.
And this is how you know those guys suck, because the guy's name was Big Joe. If you have an adjective before your name, you're a jizz bucket.
I want to have an adjective.
Listen to me.
Like Lil?
You're
What's
Lil.
You're a little Jimmy Norton.
Hey, well, case in point, I'm also a fucking bucket of jism. So, what's Free FM is 92.3 today at noon.
I don't know.
You gonna be on that show?
Yeah,
Yes, you're going to be on
what
that
you think I'm here
show.
plugging that
I
show?
want to hear Rich Voss on this abomination.
And we are taping
That fucking show
Just know
stinks.
every word you utter is going to be played on this program.
You're like, oh, no problem. I'll blow up my spot on that show. Will you?
I didn't
We'll
say
see.
I'll blow it up. I'm just going,
If you sell out and do your act on that awful show that no one listens to, if I hear one bit, I'm gonna fucking never talk to you again.
Oh, I'm doing 3.
You won't do 3.
No.
You only have 3. You're not. Do not.
Boss,
These
what's up?
are scary.
Hi, Rich.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, bro.
Hey, when you were talking about the quadriplegic that fell in the hole and got stung, that was one time you didn't care that it was Oh, go ahead. What were you going to call that?
Oh, wow.
Well,
the words were too big.
I knew you were in trouble when you first said quadriplegic.
Quadriplegic.
I can't get close to the mic because of this.
I know. You keep bouncing off the mic.
Thank you, E-Rock.
Well, were you guys happy with the performance yesterday?
I didn't hear it, but I read about it on the message boards.
Well, we got to do the old setup, the old radio setup, because people don't listen to the show for 4 hours every day.
Right.
Well, then they're crazy. All right, go
Dude,
ahead.
I broke a jar all over my stuff, so now I can't even... Oh, here you are. Okay. So yesterday, Boss was on our show, and we found out that he was doing commercial radio right after us.
Yep.
A show called JV and Elvis.
Well, you found out I said I was doing it. I came right out and said I was doing it. Okay.
Somebody ratted you out.
No, they didn't, because nobody knew I was doing it. But
Yes, they did. A listener called up and said that Voss is going to be on a show on K-Rock.
That's after Are you guys really that crazy? In a day you forget? I go, when I leave here, I got to go. Well, go ahead. Keep going.
Doesn't matter, Rich, how we found out.
Yeah, what's the
Really,
difference?
Rich?
Doesn't
Yeah.
really.
You Jew
Rich.
motherfucker! You ever correct me again, and I'll kill you.
All right, go ahead.
That's pretty brave coming from a guy in a bee suit.
I know.
From a protected guy?
Yeah.
A smart gentleman?
That's right. You're there with fucking... I can't wait till they attack your fingertips. The bees are going to sting the sweet crumbs on your fingertips.
There we got glass in the
How
fingertips.
scared are you
though.
that it's going to crawl up where the headphone
Believe
cord
me.
comes out of the zipper?
We have our zippers open. The zippers open probably a millionth of an inch. Like, it's wrapped around the headphone cord.
Yeah.
I know that the wasps are going to find this cord.
There's going to be one Luke Skywalker wasp that's going to know exactly what the weakness in our Death Star suits are.
He'll fly in,
Stay
zip
on
around,
target. Yeah.
get you to take your mask off, and the other ones will attack and sting my neck and ears.
You guys look so...
I don't want to get stung, Opie.
I don't either. I'm a little worried about the mitts.
Hey, Norton, with your zipper open, do you feel like you're in the meatpacking district?
That was funny, Rich.
What a jerk. No, I don't.
It was very funny. All right, so you went on JV and Elvis' show here in New York. They're on a station called Free FM.
Yes.
It's free, even though they play 20 minutes of commercials every hour. And how we set this up?
They're really bad radio. I don't know. They're kind of like old school hacky kind of radio.
Do we have to play all these
bad radio
parts?
voices and stuff? And Rich was going to be on there.
We found out because a listener ratted them out, right?
Yeah, a listener called up and said Rich was going to be on. So we, had asked him to do a couple of things over there. We had a suggestion of a funny anecdote of a woman on a bus, and he went on and did it.
Yeah, there's no joke here. We just told Voss, why don't you set up like you have a really good joke and then do it.
And then blindside him with something horrific.
And see what their reaction would be. And the reaction was to laugh just uncontrollably?
Yeah, like it was a really funny joke, but you could tell they were just uncomfortable because it's not a funny joke.
Right.
It's not funny. It's nothing they would ever have on their show kind of joke.
Right.
But they laughed just to cover it up. And apparently there was a little controversy before Rich even got in there.
Well, yeah, they said, we're sitting in the green room, and they go, we got some calls that Rich was on another radio show, and he's going to come in here and sabotage this.
All right, now, who are the motherfuckers that are listening to this program and then ratting us out to them?
Probably their friends.
Oh, okay. I never thought of it that way.
Probably the producer of their show.
Yeah, I never thought of it that way.
We know that pretty much everyone in commercial radio has satellite radio.
Is an intern laughing at me in my B suit?
I hope not.
Everyone's
I hope not
laughing.
for his sake.
Everyone's laughing behind your back.
Yeah.
He's the only one brave enough to laugh to your face.
They're laughing at you, man.
At least I know a bee will not be stinging me behind my back.
I hope a bee lands in your jacket pocket and stings you and you put your hands in it later. I'm having my coat brought in the office.
Oh, yes. Hey, laughing boy.
Yeah.
Could you come here a minute?
Hey, Chuckle Boy, get in here.
Don't look at
Be
me.
a good intern, and please hang
In
this
the
on
office?
the back of my chair in the bee-free office environment.
Hang mine first and hang
Thank you,
Anthony's
sir.
over mine in case the bee flies in.
Hang mine on the back of my chair.
Hang mine under that.
And lose that fucking Red Sox hat.
The preparation for this bit is just downright ridiculous.
It's
that's great.
He's snotting in the bee suit.
Oh, that's great. You couldn't cover your mouth.
Yeah, he couldn't cover his mouth.
Oh, look at all the crap on your screen now. Yeah, that won't attract the bees.
Mucus.
Little snack for them right on the screen.
Can the bee get AIDS?
All right, so here's Voss on JV and Elvis doing the pregnant woman on the bus joke we told him to do. It's no joke. It's just a dumb setup with a shocking punchline.
Shock.
Let me tell you, on a lighter note,
On a lighter note.
I got to tell you a story about, I'm on the bus, right? Okay, so I'm taking, I guess it's up 8th Avenue.
Oh, this is a great story.
You like this?
This is a really good story.
Better be. I'm on the bus, right, and we're sitting there, and there's this pregnant lady. She's like 6 months pregnant, 6 or 7 months, right?
He's really good at judging pregnancy, by the way.
She's about
So
6 months.
if he says 6 or 7 months, it's right in there.
She's like third week.
And she grabs the, we're sitting there, and she grabs the handle up top, and she miscarries. Yep.
Really?
Right there.
So funny. So that is a 10. Definitely.
Me and her were in stitches because you see.
We were laughing so hard I could barely dial 911.
Did you help with cleanup at all or anything?
Oh God, no.
And plus
we're not janitors.
They didn't know how to take that.
How do you handle that story? And boss, 6 or 7 months pregnant, and she miscarries? That's a child being born on a bus.
I think she was 10 months pregnant.
Yeah, something like that.
What an idiot.
And you know what? I'm hearing Bonnie. I didn't know. I'm like, who the fuck is this woman interrupting him? I didn't know it was her.
I told her to throw shit into it to make it look like it's a real story, so they wouldn't think. Because before we went in, they go, if these guys sabotage us, there's going to be a problem. And I walk right to the studio, and they go, oh, you're not on yet. And I'm going, they kicked me out before I was even on the air.
Like, what problem were they going to cause for you? Like, there's going to be a problem. What will the problem be?
I don't know, but I mentioned everybody's name. I did that, and I started, they go, well, you're an abrasive comic. What makes you that way? And I go, I grew up in a tough black neighborhood, and, there was a bully, this guy, Patrice O'Neill, that used to just,
Yeah, you kept mentioning Patrice's name as the bully.
I mentioned him, Bobby Kelly. And they got more plugs on that show than any other show.
Rich, why didn't you mention me?
I did mention you.
But I'm performing in Albany.
I did. I did. I said, they were talking about who your favorite comic.
Boring.
Well, I'm just... You know what? What do you want me? How do you want me to talk about the show? Oh, do you want me to talk about what the studio looked like?
Boring.
What the fuck went on? You guys called me, you jackasses. All right.
Boring.
Another thing, jerk offs. I went in there.
Dick.
Are you guys listening?
Yes, I'm listening.
I go in there. Can I tell you another part of the story?
Uh-huh.
By the way, when you're telling these little stories, here's a good idea. Have a point. It makes it so much more interesting for the listener.
That's great.
I'm just trying to deal with a Paltalk issue.
What's the matter, Cupcake?
Well, we got a Paltalk problem.
Well, now I can't. I'm in the room.
Right.
I'm in the room under a different name.
Right.
See, apparently, when we left
the first half of the Opie and Anthony
could have been so excited about Def Leppard and the walkover, and I was talking to them afterwards, and I usually shut down all the browsers. I forgot to shut down Paltalk. We left, And then apparently JV and Elvis came in.
They do the show after us here in New York.
And the mics were left on, and I believe the listeners may have heard some discussion going on between them.
They may have been yelling at each other during the commercial break.
It could have been some kind of yelling. I'm not sure. I'm just getting reports.
And people are flooding into the room now.
Yeah. But
they're going to think we did it on purpose.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I swear we did not.
Because now you can't get in with the admin and fix it.
No, because I can't. Is it logged off? I don't see me on here anymore. I don't see.
You're not up there anymore.
Opant on there, so shouldn't I be able to log back in?
Why don't you turn the volume? You can't turn the volume. Can someone go in there and turn the volume up? And you can hear?
It's off. Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta be
cameras off.
I'm not an admin under this name though, so I can't.
Sam, what's this about?
Eric actually brought it to my attention yesterday.
Sounds what people see when they're hypnotized after a UFO abduction. Like that.
We're here to talk about JV and Elvis.
Well, we have to talk about you for a couple minutes, then we move on.
A few minutes.
You know the deal at this point. Did you try on the jeans?
No, I haven't yet.
Did Travis try on the Fat Boy Slim jeans?
They fit perfectly.
No, you didn't try them on? Aren't you guys going to try on the jeans?
Sure. Yeah. Why don't you guys have on a jeans trying party? Two of you in a room.
That's the bit.
All right. What do you know about this?
Well, they had Roz, JV and Elvis, the Doghouse, had Roz
That's
from...
the show on after us here in New York City when we're doing the commercial radio thing.
They had Roz from Last Comic Standing on the air yesterday.
She's a pip.
Yeah. And they'd said some derogatory things about her before, while Last Comic Standing was still on. And they weren't saying them to her face when she was on. And the listeners started to call them out.
Uh-oh.
And one listener actually had recording of them saying such things.
Gotta love the listeners.
Well, now, did they throw this show under the bus as a goof like we would do? Like, oh, that wasn't us, that was so-and-so. Just like to kind of be funny about it? Or they like...
You could probably tell through the audio. I bet.
Yeah, that's what we're leading to.
Trying to figure it out.
They moved on pretty quick from O&A. As soon as O&A came up, it seemed like JV kind of wanted to steer away completely from the show.
Yeah.
Because he realized there might be consequences.
Oh.
Or maybe he's just a nice guy.
Well, let's listen in.
Have a little
You
fun.
have a little chin.
Caller has recording of JV and Elvis smashing Roz from Last Comic Standing. They say it's O&A. Here's the audio.
Tim, how you doing, man, out of Connecticut? What's up?
Doghouse.
What?
Come on.
Come on.
Subway.
Come on now.
Eat fresh.
It's Subway fresh.
You guys are such liars. What? You guys do not like this woman.
I like her. We're getting along. She said we're going to have sex.
Well, it doesn't matter, babe. How do you feel about me, darling?
Sometimes I'm out of the area and my mom tapes the show for me.
Okay. What a dork. Okay, gay, but whatever.
Shut up.
So your mom says that we said it?
Yeah, she said you said it, and listen to this.
Last Comic Standing last night. Did you see it? I did. Yes, I did. What'd you think?
Some of the guys are good.
Some of the guys are okay.
Yeah, right. I like...
There's a couple that are really good. Some are okay, and then some suck.
I like Chris Porter, funny guy. Had a really good set. And Ty Barnett, I thought did pretty good.
Ty Barnett. Which one is Ty
The guy
Barnett?
with the hat? Black guy?
Black guy.
Yeah.
He's
Very
pretty good.
Yeah.
They got
Josh
you guys
Blue,
on tape.
Are people, do they love him because they feel sorry for him, or...
I think so.
I don't know. I think he's funny.
He's got the cerebral palsy. I think they're laughing at him, not with him.
No, I think it's a combination. But I have to ask you about this lady, Roz.
Oh, my God. Not funny.
She sucks.
She's terrible. She is
horrible.
She doesn't have jokes. She doesn't have any...
I got problems.
Hold on, we're trying to hear this.
Oh, brother.
Wow, is that clear audio? Oh, my God. Oh.
Oh, my God. Not funny.
She sucks.
She's terrible. She is
horrible.
She doesn't have jokes. She doesn't have anything
I
funny.
got problems.
You don't have anything funny.
Yeah, thanks for the call, but that's not us. That's O&A. That was not us. That wasn't our show. Yeah.
It just sounded like they were trying to use us to bail out of an awkward situation.
Yeah, they got caught with their pants down.
Yeah.
And she was right there in the studio as they're playing that audio.
That's great. Just not only just like a passing remark, it was just, oh, she sucks.
And then they do one of her lines, I have problems. No, you don't have anything funny to say. Wow, they did like a real accurate surgery on her act.
Why don't they go with it?
I don't know. Maybe they did afterwards.
Well, then we got more here.
It's okay.
That's the show before.
I don't like those guys neither.
Yeah.
I don't like those guys neither. Yeah.
It's okay.
That's the show before.
I don't like those guys neither.
Yeah.
See,
I think they're corny.
Yeah.
Well, and that was them.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So we wouldn't do that.
Can't please everybody, honey.
Exactly.
Can't please
You can't take comments. You can't be in this business.
Thank you. And look how far. Look where you're at. You're in New York City doing Carolina.
On the 12th place
show in the market.
Yeah, 12th place show right here. You did a national TV show. You're one of the finalists. Give me a break.
Yeah, thank you.
That is bull crap.
I'll be bigger than all those, literally. I'm bigger than them now.
Exactly.
But let me drop a drink on you, America. Famous people never win contests.
Right.
That, I gotta hand it to them. They did a pretty good job of
they
bailing themselves out by throwing us under the bus.
Yeah. They bailed themselves out knowing the whole audience knew it was their audio.
Yeah.
So which makes it into a pretty good bit for them.
That was actually funny.
And she doesn't hate the show. She just had to say something because she just got trashed.
Jay Coney. I don't think she knows the show.
Of course she doesn't.
We're not in that demo.
Yeah. So that wasn't that...
Black people.
We're not broadcast on Kong Island.
I don't remember to call any of them tuning in radios during the movie.
Even though I should have said Skull Island.
Doesn't matter. It works. Holy shit.
Let's see. Hold on a second. Dan in Tennessee, what's up?
How come you guys aren't calling JD and Elvis out? That's the second time they said shit about y'all, and you're letting them.
Nah, see,
what did they?
Now that I hear the audio, I see it another way. They, they were in an uncomfortable position. There's a few things you could do. You could go at it with her and go, "Yeah, I guess we did say that. You do suck," and really get uncomfortable. Or they could try to save their asses, say it's Opie and Anthony audio, knowing their audience knows it's them, and now the trick is on her.
It was a funny way of getting out of a tight situation.
Yeah, because now she's thinking it was Opie and Anthony when everyone listening to the show knows it actually was them.
Yeah,
that was funny what they did. So what are we going to do? Be mad at them for being funny?
I don't know. It's just kind of strange. They're trying to say that you ripped them off with the traveling virus when they had their thing that they were doing.
I don't think they said that at all. I think what they were mad at was that management wanted management to back their tour, and then this show comes along, and understandably they're probably annoyed about it, but I don't think they accused us of ripping them off. We were planning a virus tour before we got kicked off any W.
When we get problems with people, we attack, and it's brutal. But there's no problem here.
Yeah.
You're trying to make a problem out of something that ain't a problem.
We thought there might be a problem before we heard the audio, but, we see it a different way.
It was a funny, clever way of getting out of a jam.
I just don't like it when they talk shit about anybody or use O&A for something that,
They weren't talking shit, though. They were smiling the whole time saying it was Opie and Anthony audio, knowing their audience knew it was them.
It was a goof.
It's obvious.
You guys win.
Thank you, sir.
The gag is on her because she really thinks it's Opie and Anthony.
If they get out of line, believe me, we'll send Travis in there to suck both their dicks.
That'll teach him.